to WordPodcastFlow, where learning English feels relaxing, natural, and honestly, a little less scary. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Daniel. It's really good to be here with you again.
Daniel, can I confess something embarrassing before we start?
That already sounds interesting. Go ahead.
Okay, so yesterday I tried to think in English for exactly 5 minutes.
Oh, and how did it go?
Terribly.
Really?
Yes! My brain was like, water. Wait, Bonnie. No, water. Drink. Thirsty. It was chaos.
Honestly, that is completely normal.
No, because listen, I feel like my brain is always translating every single word.
And that is exactly what we're talking about today.
Yes, today we're talking about something almost every English learner struggles with.
How to think in English without translating in your head.
And if you struggle with this, trust me, you are not alone.
Not even a little.
Sometimes I hear English and I understand it slowly, but when I try to speak,
Your brain freezes?
exactly, it's like my brain opens 47 tabs at the same time.
That's actually such a perfect description.
First, I think in my language, then I translate, then I check grammar, then I panic, then the conversation is already over.
And meanwhile, the other person is waiting like,
Hello? Are you still alive?
exactly.
So, Daniel, seriously, is it actually possible to think directly in English?
Yes, absolutely yes.
Really? But, oh no, there's a but.
The mistake most learners make is trying to translate perfect sentences.
Wait, that's literally what I do. I know, most people do. So, what should we do instead?
Think smaller.
Smaller?
Yes, not full sentences first. Tiny thoughts.
For example, don't think, I am going to the kitchen because I would like a glass of water. That already sounds stressful. Instead, just think water, kitchen, need water. Oh, simple words, simple ideas. That's how children learn language too. Wait, that's actually true. Children don't translate. They connect words directly to life. Wow, I never thought about that. That's the secret. Honestly, I think many learners believe they need perfect grammar inside their head first. Yes, but fluency is not perfection. Then what is fluency? Comfort. Wow. It's feeling relaxed enough to express simple thoughts naturally. That makes me feel better already. Good, because I want everyone listening right now to understand something important. If translating in your head feels exhausting, that does not mean you are bad at English. That's such a good point. It just means your brain is still building direct connections. Like building a road? Exactly. Right now, your brain takes the long road, language, translation, English. And later? Later, it becomes direct, feeling English. Feeling English. That sounds beautiful, actually. It is. Okay, wait, I have to ask something. Go ahead. Did you ever translate in your head when learning another language? Oh, absolutely. Really? I remember once I was trying to order coffee in Spanish. Uh-oh. And in my head, I translated every single word so slowly. Then the woman at the counter thought I forgot what I wanted. No way. She looked at me with concern like, "Sir, are you okay?" That is literally me at restaurants. And the funny thing is, I knew the words, but your brain was overloaded. Exactly. Honestly, that makes me feel less embarrassed. Good, because language learning is messy sometimes. Very messy. And that's okay. You know what's weird though? What? Sometimes when I watch English videos late at night, I suddenly understand everything more easily. That's actually very important. Really? Yes, because when you relax, your brain stops trying to control every word. Wait, so stress makes translation worse? Much worse.
That explains so much.
Your brain needs calm repetition, not panic. Wow. And later, we're going to talk about one tiny habit that can completely change this.
Okay, now I'm curious.
Good, because honestly, most learners never hear this advice.
And trust me, you're gonna want to stay for that part.
Okay, Daniel, I need practical help. I'm listening.
Because sometimes I try to think in English, and after 10 seconds, my brain goes, absolutely not.
That's very normal.
No, seriously, it feels uncomfortable.
That's because your brain loves familiar things.
Like my own language.
Exactly. Your brain wants safety, easy patterns, fast understanding.
And English feels slower.
For now, can I tell you something funny?
Always.
When I first practiced thinking in another language, I started with the most ridiculous things.
Like what?
I looked at my cat and thought, cat.
sleepy cat, hungry cat.
That sounds so silly.
It was silly, but it worked.
Yes, because the goal is not sounding intelligent. The goal is building direct connections.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. So learners should stop trying to sound perfect all the time?
Please stop, honestly.
Perfection is one of the biggest reasons people stay stuck.
That hurts a little because, yeah, that's me. Most learners think if my sentence isn't perfect, I failed. Yes, but real communication is messy sometimes, even for native speakers. Exactly. People pause, forget words, restart sentences. That's actually comfort. Good, because I want English to feel human for people. I want this smooth.
You know, something funny happened to me last week?
Tell me.
I tried talking to myself in English while cooking.
That's actually a great exercise.
At first it was okay. I said, cut onion, need salt, hot pan.
Perfect.
Then suddenly, I forgot the word spoon. My brain completely disappeared.
What'd you do?
I just stood there pointing at the spoon like the food stick.
Honestly, that is amazing.
Amazing?
Yes, because you kept thinking in English.
Wait, really?
You didn't switch languages. You described the object.
Oh my gosh.
That's a huge skill.
I thought I failed.
No, that's real communication.
Wow. I think learners need to hear that. Absolutely. Fluent people do this all the time.
Really?
Yes. If they forget a word, they explain it differently. That actually makes fluency feel possible. Because it is possible. Okay. So, what's another good way to practice thinking in English? Narrate your day.
Narrate?
Describe what you're doing, very simply. Like, I'm walking. I'm tired. I need coffee. Exactly. Oh, that feels easy enough. Because it should be easy. I think many learners make English too difficult in their heads. That's such a good point. We try to sound like professors immediately. Meanwhile, native speakers say things like, thingy over there? That's actually true. Real language is imperfect. You know what else scares me? Silence.
Ah.
When someone speaks English to me and I pause too long, I panic. I understand that feeling. It feels embarrassing. But pauses are normal. Even in English? Especially in English. Really? People think while speaking all the time. Wow. And honestly, sometimes confidence matters more than speed. That's powerful. A calm, slow speaker often sounds more natural than a panicked, fast speaker. Okay. Wow. I needed to hear that today.
Daniel, can I say something emotional for a second?
Of course.
I think many people feel ashamed when they can't speak quickly in English.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Like they feel stupid.
And that breaks my heart, honestly.
Mine too.
Because learning another language is incredibly difficult.
Exactly.
You are literally teaching your brain a new way to understand the world.
Wow.
That takes courage. You know, I remember something from school. One time the teacher asked me a question in English, and I knew the answer.
But?
I got scared. Everyone was looking at me.
Oh no.
And suddenly my mind went completely blank.
I know that feeling.
After class, I felt terrible.
That happens to so many learners.
But now I realize maybe I wasn't bad at English.
No, you were nervous.
Yeah,
Fear blocks language.
that's actually true.
Have you noticed something? When you talk to kind people, your English improves.
Wait, yes.
Because your brain feels safe.
Wow.
Safety changes everything.
That explains why I speak better with friends than strangers.
Exactly.
This is deeper than grammar, honestly. Language is emotional. People forget that. So, how do we become more comfortable thinking in English emotionally? By making English part of your real life. Not just textbooks, not just grammar exercises.
Then what?
Music, podcasts, tiny thoughts,
daily habits, funny moments.
Oh,
Your brain needs emotional memories connected to English.
that's beautiful, actually.
Think about songs. You remember songs emotionally.
That's true. I remember English lyrics faster than vocabulary lists.
Exactly.
Wait, that reminds me of something funny.
Tell me. One time I watched so many English cooking videos
Uh-oh.
that I started thinking beautiful onion in the supermarket.
That's progress.
I know, it shocked me.
That's how it begins.
Tiny moments.
Exactly. One day your brain suddenly says an English word naturally, without effort.
And you realize, wait, I didn't translate that.
That moment feels magical.
Honestly, I want everyone listening right now to experience that feeling.
And they will if they keep going.
Even slowly?
Especially slowly.
Really?
Fast learning is often weak learning,
Wow.
but slow repetition builds strong memory.
That makes me feel less behind.
Good, because this is not a race.
I think social media makes learners feel pressured sometimes.
Absolutely.
Like, if you're not fluent in 3 months, you failed.
That idea is nonsense, honestly.
Thank you for saying that.
Real language learning takes time and patience and kindness to yourself.
Kindness. That's important.
Very important.
Because if every practice session feels stressful, your brain starts fearing English.
Exactly.
Wow, this conversation feels weirdly emotional.
Language learning is emotional.
That's actually true. You know, Daniel, I feel calmer now.
Good. That makes me happy.
Before this conversation, thinking in English felt impossible.
And now?
Now it feels human.
That's the perfect word.
Not perfect. Not magical overnight. Just possible.
Exactly.
So let's remind everyone listening what really matters.
Good idea.
First, stop trying to create perfect sentences immediately.
Think small, simple thoughts.
Second, don't panic if you forget words.
Describe the idea instead.
Like my famous food stick.
Honestly, that might stay in my brain forever.
Mine too, unfortunately.
And third, practice English in real life.
Tiny moments. Tiny habits.
Exactly. Walking, cooking, shopping, thinking little thoughts in English.
And maybe most importantly, be kind to yourself.
That's the biggest lesson.
Because learning a language is hard, but it's also beautiful.
Very beautiful.
And if you keep showing up every day, even for 5 minutes,
Your brain will change.
slowly,
But powerfully. Honestly, I think someone listening right now needed to hear that.
I think so too.
And if that person is you, we believe in you.
Absolutely.
Even if your English feels messy right now.
Messy practice still creates progress.
Wow, that's such a good sentence.
Thank you.
And before we go, we have a little challenge for everyone listening.
Yes.
Today, try thinking one small thing in English.
Just one.
Maybe, I'm tired. I'm hungry. Nice weather.
Tiny thoughts become natural thoughts later.
Exactly.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like the video
Subscribe to WordPodcastFlow.
and share this episode with a friend learning English.
and in the comments, tell us something tiny you thought in English today.
We would genuinely love to read them.
Thank you for spending this time with us today.
Really, it means a lot.
Take care of yourselves, everyone.
And keep going. Slowly, calmly, one thought at a time.
Bye, everyone.
See you in the next episode of Word Podcast Flow.